Good morning. So it is back to life as it should be. Yeah, it's a brown body. It feels, yeah, as I've had a bit of a feed, which is great. Really needed that. I've not really overeaten at all. I've gone back to what I was doing previously, so you don't get that bloat. It's a little bit, guys and girls, like being on a constant diet and then coming off it. If you suddenly overeat and revert back to the bad food habits, what's going to happen? Massive bloating, massive amount of weight that you're going to put on. So the idea here is to gradually reintroduce foods that you enjoy. Don't do it too quickly. Make sure you take your time and don't revert back to those bad food habits. I mean, my food habits are really clean anyhow. I'm really careful. So my treat would be, a cafe latte, a really strong one with oat milk, with some kind of gluten-free cake, or a rice cake with 3 teaspoons of peanut butter. What else would it be? Olives with steak, with mushrooms. It would be a clean breakfast, but I'd only have a meal like that. I meant to say a clean English breakfast. So not excessively fried or anything, but I'd only have a meal like that for once every week. But it's really nice introducing the normal food back into the system, as in a food with a little bit more oil and fat. But like I said, you've got to drip feed it in so you don't go, because we don't like that feeling. It's not very good for us, and our systems don't like it either, and it really ruins your gut. So I'm going to go and have a massage. I'm not training today. I need to give my body a rest, but I'm going to go down to the gym and say hi to everybody. So after a recognition event last night, whereby my business awarded us some gifts, flowers, for the achievement of the gold medals, but I also found out this morning that I am now a pro UFE athlete. So I am really, really chuffed. That was my goal. That's what I set out to do. And I have now not only achieved 3 goals, but I've got pro status. I am so proud. Ladies, you can do anything, yeah? I'm 48 in a month or so, yeah? Month and a bit. We can achieve what we want, even as older women, after kids, you know, after the ups and downs of life. It's not always easy. I've had a rough ride with relationships and life, and I've just picked myself up. Do you know what really, really is key? Is believing that you can change, yeah? Surrounding yourself with people that are gonna help you change, and that's all about mindset coaching. If you don't know about that, drop me a message and I can help you, okay? Or at least point you in the right direction. So where do we go from here? So you've got 3 goals, I've got my pro status. So I need to make a decision as to whether I go and compete with the UK team on the 10th of November this year or not. How am I feeling about that? Well, I know my body needs a break, and I don't know whether that is too soon for me, given that I have the fatigue and I have the effects of the show afterwards going on. Oh, here she is. Morning. Naughty client, late client. I'll let her off, eh? Shall I let her off? I'll let her off. So, yeah, decision as to whether I go to Toronto in November or not. So I'm going to speak with the UFE today and find out what aspects are covered and how it works as a pro athlete within their federation. Good stuff. See you later. Okay, it's now Tuesday. No, it's not. It's Wednesday. Yesterday I was really ill. Had a nightmarish cold. One of the girls at the show had a cold, and I think I picked it up from there. So I just fed myself all day yesterday to make sure I don't get ill. Tummy was really a bit full, but I had to eat. And then I just went to bed really early, fed the kids, went to bed early. I've been working today, but I slept until 7:30 in the morning. And then everyone was late because I didn't get up. Obviously, the kids overslept their alarms. It was like mass exodus to get out of the house. I've been all right, but I'm feeling a little bit fragile today. I've got a massive headache. I'm gonna do 1 PT and that's it. So just working from home. So isn't it lucky that I've got a job that I can work from home, still earn money, and cancel the early PTs? So I've just rescheduled them. Anyway, got to get back to work. Work. Yeah, just did a Facebook Live and I completely forgot to turn this camera on. So what am I doing? I'm talking about goal setting. Goal setting is key to get where you want to. Let me read this to you. Bearing in mind I've got 3 of these, all right? So I said every day, these post-it notes are around my house so that I see them every single morning. I said to myself on the 29th of September 2018, I will be a UFE Pro. Now, did I think I could get there? I didn't think anything but positive. I didn't doubt it. I just went for it, okay? And on the 29th of September 2018, I became a UFE Pro athlete, which means I can go and compete in the world representing the British team, which I'm really chuffed about. So I will be doing that next year in Toronto. I'll also be going over to the States to compete in a natural fitness federation, definitely. So looking to spread my wings and go and compete abroad, where there is there's more money in the fitness industry over there, and that's kind of where I want to head. And I was also talking about, you know, business goals and personal goals, and how having a 5-year plan, break it down to a 1-year plan, break it down to a monthly plan, break it down to a daily plan. What have you got to do daily to get to that big goal that's up there? If you don't have the goal setting, you're faffing around. You kind of get lost in what you do. The most important thing is to set your goals. Look, you can see mine behind me if I move over. So over there is where I want to live. That's the house I'm living in. I know what it smells like. I know how big it is. I know what the bedroom looks like. I know what my office looks like. I know what the stairwell looks like. I know if there's carpet in certain areas of the house or if there's shiny tiles. I know what my office looks like, my computer, how it smells, the plants that are in the house, what the driveway's like, what cars are in the driveway. Yeah, I know it all because that is what it will be. All right, this is in 5 years. Then there's people here that I want to work with. So I have an avatar. I have a certain person that I would like to work with in my business. Next door here, this is a vision board. Yeah, it's a printed one. So I've got places where I want to be in my business, and TV shows that I do chats on. I've got the car I want to drive, all my family up there, and my man. And that to me is really important. And it's important that you see it. I've also got it as a screensaver on my phone. To have that is key. Your mind has to see that every day in order to believe it. Subconsciously, it picks it up. I've got one of these on the stairwell, one in my bedroom, one in the toilet, and one down here on my office desk. I pin it to my computer every single morning. Lecture over, goal setting. Go for it. So it's literally 6 days. Oh, excuse me. 6 days after the show, and I'm doing okay. I'm all right in the mornings, but I'm really bunged up, and I feel a bit rubbish tonight. But I've had a really good day because, sorry, the gym put cheaters. Thanks, Doc. Put a poll up for me in the girls' gym, and as you've seen, it's great. I love it. It's just so good because it's kind of quick, explosive work, and it strengthens you at the same time. And I felt really good yesterday. I felt good today. I don't think I could have done a workout, but I can do pole. But I must say, really nice to be able to eat normal food and have more fat and fuel inside me. I've had salmon tonight, some roast salmon with garlic and olive oil, and I put some herbs on top. And then what I do is I grate Stilton cheese on the hot steamed vegetables with the salmon in. Absolutely delicious. And then I had 2 slices of bacon on top. In the next week or two, I'll be back to what I was previously, which is just a normal body that isn't really particularly defined. Yeah, things will just get back to normal and life will be good. Life's already good, apart from the cold. Right, on that note, goodbye, a tissue, farewell. So with this cold, I keep waking up really, really early. So because we know what it's like when you get a cough, you just can't get back to sleep. So I've been getting up ridiculous hours. So I'm using the time in the morning to prep my food. So even though I'm not doing the bikini show, I'm still prepping my food because I still want my body to look good. If I go back to just overeating on everything, you get a massive kind of blow. I suppose it would be something like, you know, if you've been dieting and then suddenly you go back to normal eating, you can imagine your body's going to go, so we're avoiding that. So I'm doing some training online.
So before you go out and mass follow, have some tweets already published.
So I'm learning about Twitter. Twitter and LinkedIn are the two platforms that I find the hardest. Instagram I love, and Facebook I absolutely love. And if you're not following me on Facebook, find me, Livia Francis, LIVIA FRANCIS is my personal profile. If you want my business page, it's the Menopause Nutrition Systems. We're talking about food, we're talking about health, yeah? We're talking about how to deal with the menopause. And Twitter is at Live Fit Freedom, and so is Instagram. So follow me, follow me, follow me. I'm going to go back to my training. And then I have to go see my boyfriend. Rotten cold today. Feel really, I don't know, feel crap. Still feeling really skinny. Come to my boyfriend's for the weekend because I need to rest, because otherwise I'm going to make myself really, really ill. So yeah, just taking it easy today. It's such a shame I picked up a cold, because it's really gonna, well, I just want to get back in the gym. And it's really, really frustrating. So yeah, it's taken a while to put the weight back on. You can see week out, I'm still really, really, really lean. This is starting to come back on. I feel a lot fuller, though my body's telling me otherwise. Funny how it works here, isn't it? And not there. Have a great Sunday. Hi guys, sorry I've been really out of it the last couple of days since I got this cold. But now, finally after the weekend, I'm doing all right, but I missed a load of filming because I was just feeling really rubbish. I'm still not 100%. I've got to get up, get on with it. I've got to do a Facebook Live tonight. I've just had to sleep. I don't know if any of you get that when your body just... I'm helping out with a fashion show in Brighton this week, so we'll be putting that on YouTube, which will be great fun. It's on Thursday. It's now Tuesday. And we had to try on the clothes, and I had to go to the wig place and get that all tried on, and the wigs sorted out for the show, and try on the outfits. I felt like I was in Zombieland. I couldn't even get the camera out. I was just, my muscles were so tired. They were just like aching through my hips. So I didn't even think about the camera. It's just been really, since I've been ill, it's just been, I don't know, it's just, yeah. It's not hard to motivate myself. It's just, my body is slow and go slow. It feels like I'm wading through mud still. So obviously I'm not fully recovered yet. But yeah, I've had a good day. I've had a PT session. I've had 2 PT sessions today. I met up with a lady that's on the cleanse. I've booked in some more appointments for later on in the week, which is really good. I've had a call from one of the ladies very high up in the business who is prepared to lend me all her support for whatever I'm doing. So that's absolutely fabulous. It's really put me in a good space. And I'm doing a Facebook Live tonight. So I'm just getting my makeup on, and I am doing the Facebook Live on exercise, on body shaping and body toning. So I'm just trying to work out the lights. So I'm going to talk about how people can overcome obstacles and get out their vicious cycle of feeling as though they're going around in circles, and how to break that cycle by themselves, or using reach out methods to personal trainers that have had experience with clients that that fall into this vicious circle. And you know, and even if I work with someone who does particularly well, nobody's foolproof. I mean, we all fall down again, but the thing is, you just got to get back up, and it's that getting back up. Sometimes the hardest thing to do. It helps if there's family backing. So if someone is struggling with their weight and their family are helping them and encouraging them to stay fit and healthy, they are very much more likely to succeed. But funnily enough, you know, it is quite peculiar, because you'd have thought that if somebody was desperately overweight and they really wanted to change, that their family and their loved ones would help them, but it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes there's a little bit of not wanting to help them, or you know, if they're trying to lose weight, saying, oh, why don't you do it next month, or why are you doing it now, why are you putting this pressure on the family? Do you do this with your makeup? So clever. I know you guys won't, but it kind of shapes your eyes really well. So yeah, it's all about getting over those obstacles, surround yourself with people, or taking on a coach whereby you can really talk to them about your food issues, your health issues, and you can actually sit down and, you know, work out a schedule that's going to fit in and around your family life and help you maintain a better body for your own long-term health. So we're talking about reducing the risk of diabetes, of certainly reducing blood pressure, things like that, reducing strain on your heart as you get older. And women are just as prone to heart attacks, especially if they're on HRT, and also cancers, things like that. What's your nutrition like? How can we help people to start eating better and making people more aware? You know, and I'm going to ask people for feedback. You know, what suggestions would they like? Would they like me to host a regular workshop on Facebook about different aspects of nutrition and how they can overcome it? I mean, I think the hardest thing, like I said, is definitely that support network. To have a support network around you is essential in whatever goals you want to achieve. But I think those women that I work with that have, got that one over there, supportive spouses will succeed so much better than those without. I mean, it's stating the obvious really, but often people don't think about that kind of thing. So yeah, wall paint on, make myself look presentable, dust off the cobwebs of the day. It was a busy day. It's been a beautiful day. It's been lovely and sunny here in Brighton, in the UK, and I need to write my notes because it is now 5:45. Right. So yeah, unfortunately I've been a little bit, because I've been under the weather, I haven't been doing as much filming as before, but we're going to change that, aren't we? How's that? All ready for a Facebook Live? I think so.